Hello, Scorpio. I don't know if you saw that, but it was blurry. And then it became clear. Interesting. Life is blurry. And then it becomes clear. But it's mostly blurry. And it's the only thing that is clear is the present moment. Everything else is blurry. Life is random. Life is chaotic. For those of you who have watched One Piece, life is like the Grand Line, right? It's like we're chasing after the sun, but we never catch up to it. It is always today. So what do I mean by life is like the Grand Line? For those of you who haven't watched One Piece, right? So life isn't as simple as going from island to island. The Grand Line is very chaotic, and you don't know where the next island is until you reach the island that you're going to. So in the Tree of Life as well, this is how I see the abyss. It's like everything is kind of in order up here because there's nothing there. Very easy to get to point A to point B, right? But then you cross the Grand Line. Now things are very chaotic and you don't know. It's all new. You don't really know where the next island is until you get to the next one. And it's not as simple as we have it here, right? Imagine this is moving all the time because imagine this is a 4D object. I don't know if you've seen those 4D things on the internet, and it's like a cube that's always kind of moving in and out. Imagine that here. Chaotic. But it's like that if you don't know. If there's something you don't know, it feels chaotic until you know, and you order it in your mind. You structure things, right? Take math. It's very chaotic if you don't know what's going on. As soon as you learn the rules and learn what to do next, it's more structured and doesn't seem very chaotic, right? Take pi. It seems very random. 3.14152965. Seems very random, but there is a certain order to it, structure to it. Pi is always going to be pi. No matter how random it is, pi is pi, right? And life is exactly like that as well. Life is pi. Interesting. We start with the Six of Wands, huh? We start with being seen. Like this pi is very, pops out. Okay, Six of Wands, victory. Okay, so this card, right, in this situation, this scene, Nelly just became manager of Dunder Mifflin because Andy wasn't there. So she literally has a quote saying that she walked right into a job for which she was ill-prepared, ill-suited, and somebody else already had, and I got it. Anything can happen to anyone. It's just random. She secured victory by literally just sitting there and saying, it's mine, and I am the new manager because the seat is empty, and I'm taking it. So she was victorious in that time. She got it. Even though she was ill-prepared and ill-suited, and she got it. Ooh. This is nice. Very random, huh? But this is Two of Cups, the love. This is the relationship, not just with, you know, your one love, but with those around you, family, friends. Oof, look at that. So much good energy right now. And it's chaotic, huh? Anything can happen to anyone. Victory can happen to you, even when you least expect it. Love can happen to you, even when you least expect it. Nice, and it seems like victory, and now he's victorious. Interesting. Victory in, say, a job, something you're doing, a creative project, and then it leads to victory in your emotions as well. Victory in relationships. It looks like the same guy. He's wearing red here. Oh, nope, this is the green. Interesting. Okay. He's looking that way. Both of them are looking that way. There's a lion. Two. Understanding. And this is more of the emotions again. Interesting. In this chaos, we don't have to be restricted to this cage. Right? Life is more chaotic than that. Anything can happen. Interesting. Okay. I see where we're going now. We see life as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but life is a lot more chaotic than that. So this cage is like being in sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, but there's another way to see things. I'll read the understanding card. This is the Page of Water. The bird pictured on this card is looking out from what seems to be a cage. Interesting. So this thing that Nellie Bertram, this is saying this bird doesn't believe in that. That you can walk right into a job for which you are prepared, ill-suited, and somebody else already had, and that you can get it. So it seems like that's the type of belief we want to understand. So there's no door, and actually the bars are disappearing in this cage. The bars were an illusion, and this small bird is being summoned by the grace and freedom and encouragement of the others. It is spreading its wings, ready to take flight for the very first time. Interesting. After this love, after this victory, and something that you want to do, it's like those are the encouragement that you're getting to spread your wings and take flight. The dawn of a new understanding that the cage has always been open, and the sky has always been there for us to explore. Just like Nellie explored that new job. It can make us feel a little shaky at first, but it's fine. It's natural to be shaky, but don't let it overshadow the opportunity to experience the lightheartedness and adventure and offer. Right there alongside the shakiness. Move with the sweetness and gentleness of this time. Feel the flirting within. Spread your wings and be free. You are out of jail, out of the cage. You can open your wings and the whole sky is yours. It was for Nellie. All the stars and the moon and the sun belong to you. You can disappear in the blueness of the beyond. Just drop clinging to this cage. Move out of the cage and the whole sky is yours. Numbers don't have to be 1, 2, 3, 4 all the time. They can be 3.14, 15 sometimes as well. Open your wings and fly across the sun like an eagle. Ooh, more feathers, more wings. In the inner sky, in the inner world, freedom is the highest value. Everything else is secondary, even blissfulness, ecstasy. There are thousands of flowers, unaccountable, but they all become possible in the climate of freedom. Celebration. Wow. What? I wish these chaotic events happened to me in the upcoming moments. Celebrate. Celebrate this victory, celebrate this love, celebrate this understanding that life can be the whatever you want it to be. Life doesn't have to be a certain way that people tell us. That's the cage that's disappearing. We are letting, our creativity, our will, and our love lead the way. And they lead the way by celebrating. Oof. Princess of Cups. Wow. This is the Page of Cups again. Cool. So I read this understanding of emotions. Now let's see what Aleister Crowley has to say about this same card. Discs, Swords, Princess of Cups, the Earth of Water. There's a swan, dolphin, lotus, a turtle from a cup. The character of the princess is infinitely gracious, the understanding of this bird. All sweetness, all voluptuousness, gentleness, kindness, and tenderness are in her character. That's in these as well. It's like all of these are describing what's going on, how you are right now. She lives in the world of romance and the perpetual dream of rapture. I cannot overemphasize the importance of the relationship between the ace of each suit and its princess. The ace may be beautiful to look at, but because it is the root, the hidden germ of its suit and element, it is impossible to understand. That's the ace. A princess, on the other hand, represents the end product, the crystallization and materialization of what was purely potential in the ace. So take Nelly, for example, again. The potential was her coming in to get a job, but she materialized getting the manager's job because the seat was empty, and she decided she fit right in. In the language of religion, the ace may be worshipped, but the princess can be adored. You can only adore something you can see. That being so, it would not be inappropriate for the herald of this card to cry out, "All fall down before the princess of the waters, lotus of the palace of the floods, throne of the Holy Grail." You might think I'm laying it on a bit thick for this young lady, but I assure you not half as thick as Mr. Crowley did. And that's Milo DuQuette talking. She's not all dreams either. As earth of water, she literally can ground vaporous and romantic ideas into manifestation and provide a fixed and fertile medium where the water-nourished life of ideas can flourish. And we can see that is one of the opportunities that you have now that you didn't have in the first place. Ground vaporous and romantic ideas. Look at this. It looks like to me this rain were those vaporous and romantic ideas that manifested themselves into water and decided to come down to earth. Water nourished life. Yeah, that rain will do the trick. Harris's image is one of graceful, fluid movement. The water is alive with large, smooth waves that suggest the heavy environment of ocean's death. A princess is dancing, her eyes closed. Interesting, her eyes closed. They're dancing here too. Her head thrown back, an expression of pure rapture on her face, reminiscent of Bernini's The Ecstasy of St. Teresa. Scallops of her dress are the same motif found on the Ace of Cups, and then the hem is adorned with clear water crystals. Cool blues and blue-greens dominate this card, as they do the other cups cards. Oof. Oof. So this is my Joker card. This is my life is whatever you want it to be card. If you want it to be this full of love and celebration and nourishing and victory, if you want life to be the way Nelly says, that you can get whatever it is you want just because you can't. And that's what this whole reading is all about, it seems. No more cage. It's time to celebrate and have fun and make life the way you want it to be. Lead us, show us the way, Scorpio. Alright. We'll see what the office oracle deck has to say about this love and and celebration. This is no. So is it not here yet? No. What are you saying no to? Oh, okay, you're saying no to this moment. Because this card is my favorite, one of my favorite scenes in the whole of The Office. This is one of my favorite moments. So this is clearly saying that there is a no being said to one of your favorite moments of life being whatever you want it to be. Interesting. Imagine this bird saying, no, I don't want to fly out with you guys. I gotta stay in this cage, when you can clearly just step right out. Why would you? Who would say no to love? Who would say no to victory? Who would say no to being manager? Even though you feel like you don't deserve it. That you... Yes. This is the only thing that matters. Is a quote from Pam. It says, I kept wanting to scream at Pam. It took me so long to do so many important things. It's just hard to accept that I spent so many years being less happy than I could have been. Jim was 5 feet from my desk, and it took me 4 years to get to him. Be strong. Trust yourself. Love yourself. Conquer your fears. Just go after what you want and act fast, because life isn't that long.